All right, let's see. Are we live?
Yeah, you're live. You just popped up on my phone.
Ooh, sweet. Dang, hold on. All right, let's see. Are we live? Oops, gotta turn that down. Yeah, who? I seriously, the most intense episode I've ever seen of a show ever. I felt like I was exhausted and I wasn't even the one battling and I needed a cigarette.
Oh, man.
I don't even smoke.
I don't smoke either, but I feel you. This plot finally fucking makes sense.
Oh, man. So, like, where do we start? Let's just, like, start from this beginning, right? Like,
yeah. Was there a beginning?
The Red Witch.
Oh, yeah.
From the jump, I was telling Manny, like, even before it started, I was like, oh, man, I feel like bubble gut almost, like something bad is about to happen.
It's like all of the darkness and the flames started dying, and I'm like, shit.
Yes. Some shit is about to go down. And then the whole time I was like, who's gonna die? Who's gonna die? Okay.
Everybody gonna die.
Everybody. All right, hold on. I'm just trying to pop up the...
Sorry, I like rushed home and still haven't had time to process what the hell just happened.
Right? You had to process it. Me and this guy, you're gonna join us, by the way, Manny. Me and this guy, we were like, we were clapping. We were like, yeah. We were like everything in between.
There's some deaths for sure.
Yeah, there's a couple that it's like, are they dead?
There's some deaths for sure, and then there's like, did he really die?
That shit was crazy.
It was crazy.
Okay. First, Melisandre, she rides up. I don't even know who she is at first. I'm like, who that? What is going on?
I knew who it was as soon as she rode up.
Oh, you did? I did not. I was like, who is this random person already getting me all...
I was like, about damn time you showed up.
Showed up like 10 seconds before the fight.
Yeah, but she was a badass. She was just like, hey, lift your swords. Check this out.
Gave them hope.
She wasn't a badass. She made other people look badass.
She did.
She just gave them some hope.
But really, for as badass as it was to like ignite all those swords, how quickly it didn't matter.
She just gave them time.
She gave all the swords started poof.
And then she did the trench too, right?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, the trench. She started up the trench. I thought, okay, from what I'm remembering, Grey Worm didn't die, right?
No.
I thought for sure he was gonna.
I thought so too. The ones that I know for sure died are Jorah.
Yes.
Melisandre died. She faded into the wind.
Ship. She knew it.
She got Thanos snapped. That's what she did.
But like to herself, though, you know?
Yeah.
It was
she
kind of
like used all her powers up and was like, it's time.
Yeah. Right. Like I hit legendary status. Like I'll be spoken upon for decades. So screw this. Or like freaking a millennium, centuries. Yeah.
Unfortunately, my boy Theon died. So
I knew he was gonna. He was at ground zero, man. That's where...
Yeah. He was badass, though, for a minute. He was holding it down.
Ed, which one's Ed? Blazing Pop said Ed.
Beric Dondarrion. Yeah, he died, too. He was
badass.
Not going down.
He was holding him back.
He was the
kept
one,
getting
yeah.
stabbed.
He was on the whole door.
Yeah, he was grabbing the door like, you ain't getting through, you get through. And then when they got through the door, we were like, damn, he's still there.
Which he might not be dead. She was in that room with the witch before.
No, I think she's dead because even she said it.
He was back for a purpose.
Yeah, and he served it. So, like...
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone, I think.
Saying
the witch could have, I feel.
Spoke the words, right?
Oh, yeah, Ed was the Night Watch guy that joined Sam and John.
Oh yes, right. Okay, and
Yeah, he's gone.
he was turned into a white. Oh
So
my
here's the
God.
question: one is Sam dead?
I don't see. They leave you cliffhanger-ish, and they didn't even show it in the previews. You're not sure of Sam. You're not sure of Brienne. You're not sure of.
Brienne was standing at the end.
She was.
Yeah, Brienne was standing with Jamie at the end.
The last clip that I remember seeing was her against the wall, and her and Jamie both like screaming in pain, and you weren't really sure.
Yeah, both of them were after all the dead fell. Everybody was there. So.
Like Tormund was like on a pile of bodies just fighting.
A couple of times.
Tormund is the badass, dude. I love Tormund.
He was, oh my God, the Unsullied too. Like, all those guys knew it. They knew they were like cannon fodder, that they were just
gonna die.
Yeah.
They helped everybody retreat though. Like they held their ground and fucking didn't run like bitches.
Oh my God, kind of mainstream Leanne, however you want to say it. She sealed her legendary badass status. She was like, if I'm going out,
I'm taking this big ass giant with me.
Stab you in the eye. Your good eye.
I got your good eye.
Yeah, he did. He only had one good eye, right? Dude,
Well, that wasn't 1-1, was it?
no, I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I know there's only two of them. Well, we only saw one during the fight, I believe. I think you saw both of them at first, like when it was dark and they were like charging before you actually saw the.
Because one actually died in Winterfell. It was the other one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. So maybe it was just one. I know that was the first one they saw when they were like riding into the darkness.
Zach, I know, man. No army for Daenerys, and I don't know. She still got a dragon. Maybe two. We don't know yet.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was like. Is Rhaegal, right? Rhaegal's the one that John was riding.
Yes.
Copyright for sure.
Christina, you got to watch this show. I will say this: it's an addiction, because once you get past the first 2 episodes, you're done.
Christina, you got a girl. Let me tell you, it's. I know people always say like the first episode, like, oh, I try to watch the first episode, and I've started actually, Zach, after our last week. This whole week started the first season all over again. I can see watching the first episode and you being kind of like, it's not that great, but continue.
Here's the thing, Blazing Pops. I don't know if Rhaegal's dead. He flew up and things kept falling off of him, so I don't know.
No, I thought that was Drogon. That
might have been Drogon.
Her. And then Rhaegal was the one John was riding, and he just kind of like falls and slides, and then John jumps off and rolls away. That's the one we're not sure if he's dead or not.
Yeah.
Hashtag spoiler alert.
This is
quick
awesome,
drop,
bro.
Yes, it's spoiler filled. If you've not seen it and you want to see it, just jump out, because I'm not spoiling it. I'm sorry. It's happening.
This is all about that.
We all need to talk about
what just happened. What the hell just happened to us?
In fucking tense. I could not even believe it.
All I gotta say is I love her.
Dude, when the music was happening at the end and he was walking up on Bran, and it was like, I'm like, this better not end. This better not end. This better not end. If it ends right now, I'm gonna be so pissed. This better not end.
That's why you were like telling me, oh, it'll be an hour, it'll be 9-ish. And I was like, it's an hour and a half tonight. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't know. I did know. I remember Zach had said it last week too, and then I completely forgot. And then I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Shoot, it is longer than an hour. But it just flew by.
Yes, it was freaking nuts.
I'm okay with spoilers. I tend to forget.
She did that drop dagger. Oh my God.
She knew when Melisandre said to her, what did we say when we looked at the He was like, not today. And then it clicked like, oh, I know where I got to go. She was just like, I'm out.
She's my favorite. I didn't know she was going to do that, but she was my favorite.
That was awesome.
When are we talking?
Big or little
Endgame?
brother or big brother or
Brent the Punisher says, when are we talking Endgame Lady Days? That needs to be discussed as well. I have not seen it yet, Brent. I may go Tuesday because we have $5 movie day. I will talk about that for sure. When
if you do talk about that, I'm on that one too.
Did you see it already?
Oh man, I watched it yesterday with Captain Marvel. Oh my god!
I still haven't seen Captain Marvel.
Yep.
Captain Marvel is probably one of my top 3 Marvel movies now.
When I do, Brant, we will discuss for sure. Zach, it didn't feel longer. Exactly. I was like, although I knew the ending was coming when again the Night King was staring him down, and I was just like, this better not end. If this ends at a cliffhanger, and I don't know who's living and who's dying, and then Arya. But did we not for a split second when he had her neck? We were all like,
I thought she was about to drop the knife into his hand. I was like, oh no,
dude, that was like. And I was mad. I was big mad. I was like, no, she's going to die and it's going to end. And I'm going to be so pissed.
I was going to cry.
She pulled an okie doke on him, Anthony. Did she not?
Yes.
He said, Arya Stark is such a badass. Drop dagger, cut that bitch open like a shattered glass. Oh, man.
That was good stuff.
Good stuff. I thought that was it too.
A lot of people were unhappy with it, but I liked it a lot.
Yeah, we looked. He went on there to watch the inside the episode that's on their YouTube channel, HBO's YouTube channel.
See, I do the HBO Now, and I have to wait like 5 minutes after you guys start, or 10 minutes after you guys start to start it. And then, but it plays everything like the inside the HBO special, whatever, and then it plays the trailer for the next week. I didn't see none of that though.
I watched it sort of, but I was mostly reading the comments. There were a bunch of people who were like, "That was the shittiest episode of Game of Thrones I've ever seen." And I was like, "You are a liar."
Crack. That's what they're on. They've never seen Game of Thrones then.
Yeah, exactly. Rachel could be my Black Widow any day. I don't know where that conversation went, Stream Being, but I can't wait to see your Irish jig. John should have killed Viserion when they were in the air. Yeah. That was intense. When John was screaming at him, like
I think HBO Now is what, $9?
I don't know. We get it through View from
PlayStation View, and then we got it on there.
No.
Yeah.
She says it's 14. I was like, I don't think.
I think on PlayStation View, I think it's like 14 or 15 bucks.
That's $14.99. She says it's $14.99. It's worth it.
Yeah.
I watched both Deadpool 2 and Game of Thrones on it, and I watched Ballers. So
yeah, we saw that Black Klansman's movie is on there too. I want to see that.
I haven't seen that one yet. I heard it was good though.
Yeah.
We watched Glass the other day. That was good.
Yeah, Glass was all right. I still think Split and Unbreakable was better, but I'm gonna hate on it. Glass was okay.
DK, yes, I am. I will be there this weekend.
Oh, do you guys live near each other? Is Fan Expo near-ish?
Fan Expo is in Dallas, and that's like a 3-hour drive for me.
Oh. So. Oh, is that where you're getting
3.5? Do what?
That's where you're getting
anime pops and stuff.
Yeah. Plus I'm getting Jim Lee. Jasmine bought me the Jim Lee experience where I get like 3 of his signatures and a stithograph drawn by him.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. If you don't know Jim Lee is the one that created the Batman Hush. He's a huge Batman designer, and he created pops like that. So I'm excited for that one.
Well, I hope you all have fun. Are you going, DK? I'm only going on Sunday, is what he said.
I'll still be in Dallas Sunday. If you're in Dallas, let me know.
A lot of the YouTube community lives in Texas.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, at least the ones we know.
I know quite a few of them are in Texas. I know a bunch of them that are in North Carolina, though.
Oh, Brant said, I found a Dark Phoenix chase at Hot Topic hidden behind a huge wall of pops on Thursday.
Lucky guy.
He
I've
was
been trying. I've been
yeah.
trying to find that damn Dark Phoenix chase.
So when he was up there in the air and the dragons were fighting, I was so freaked out that he was going to use that spear again.
I know. I was like, get out of there, dip, girl, dip. Because I was like, that can't be it. We all knew her. I am like, that can't be it. He's not dead just from that fire. I mean, it seems like something that should have killed him, but it's not what happened. And then when he went and grabbed it, I was like, because that's how he got Viserion, right?
Yeah,
he speared her. Yep.
Oh God, I was like, get
He
the
just
hell
stands
out
there
of
in
here.
the fire like, haha, bitch, you can't burn me.
Oh my God, dude, it was so intense.
I was like freaked out that he was just going to go. I didn't even throw it that hard,
dude.
And then Jon Snow was like trying to run towards him before he lifted everybody that died in the fight.
Oh man, I see him start charging at him, and he's got a little smirk. I'm like, run!
Get him! Get him!
I was like,
Throw some shit at him.
Oh my God, man. That was literally the most intense shit I've seen in a really long time. Alexandra Fire bad. Yeah, especially Blue Fire from Living Dead Dragons.
Fire makes him metallic.
I thought we were going to see a Hodor at some point.
Oh.
Especially when they got to Bran. I thought that there'd be like, you know, because he was always carrying Bran and stuff. So I thought.
I don't know. I think they tore Hodor apart to get through that door.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like, Hodor.
Yeah, I think they tore him.
Ripped up the door and shit.
I see what you're saying. I just thought it would be like a cool, like if you're sitting there, you know, and boom, there's Hodor, because you haven't seen him since the day he died. Yeah. But you didn't even see him physically die. You just saw him like, you know, pushed through the door. When Dragon was like 1 million whites on him and shook them off. I mean, this guy, when that was happening, we started going like this. We're like, shake it off, shake it off. Get him off.
We all did it. We're all just like, move it. Move your tail feathers.
Exactly. Shake it off. Man, that was so intense. Two bodies were literally just like falling from the sky on top of me.
John's sitting there trying to get back up, and you see boom, 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 boom. Like, go.
It was just the most chaos, I think, of any.
John's dragon's name? Because
his is Rhaegal.
Rhaegal.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't see him actually die, right? But he just crashed.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. He kind of hit the ground, and he was the one who was mostly fighting Viserion and the Night King, which, to me, did the Night King look like he just kind of like gave up, like he wanted this to go on, this fight between them? Hey, Shitty Love Song.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Jacob Luna? Yeah.
Once it was 2 verse 1, he ditched his dragon, like, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. I think that both of them started beating the crap out of him. He was like, I can't do this. So.
It just seemed like he was like, screw it. He didn't even care that he was falling. He was just like, oh, hit the ground.
I'll see you in a minute, bitches.
Exactly. I'll see you in a minute.
But when everybody was like getting up off the ground, I was like, holy hell, it just started all over again. And they're like, the people I was with, they're like, why are they re-raising? I was like, those are the people they killed.
The fresh killed, yeah.
How defeated must they have felt too? Like, if that was really real battle and you were already like Tormund was on a fucking pile of bodies.
Yeah.
Killing mofos up to his knees in dead bodies, and he's kind of having like a glimmer of hope, and then out of nowhere they just start fucking rising.
There goes his buddy from last week.
Jesus, like, just screw it. At that point, I'd just be like,
Sam was slipping. His buddy saved him, and then fucking he's like, get up, bitch, and then he got stabbed.
I hate to say this, but I kind of do hope Sam's dead.
He was acting a little bit.
He needed to die. I said that at the beginning, and I'm getting a look from her. But I said that at the beginning of this episode because he's gonna be trouble. That's all he's gonna be for Daenerys.
I kind of feel you. I love Sam because he's just like a good guy, which in this world there's not like very many of them. Like, he's just a good guy. He's not, hey, the Best Show Company, how you doing? And so I didn't want him to die, but I agree with you, JC, because the whole episode was like, do something. And if you're not going to do something, then take your ass down in the tunnels with the women and children.
I know,
sorry.
right?
I felt defeated watching Gwen. I screamed when Arya dropped down on the king. Me and this guy.
Yeah, because she's my favorite. I didn't think she'd kill him, but she's my favorite.
When she came out of nowhere, we both sat up and we're like, yes!
And then he caught her and she's like,
oh, I know. Then we were like, no.
Yeah, she looked so scared this episode, like you never seen her scared before, you know?
I mean, you did like the first season.
When her dad died and stuff, she was scared.
Yeah, you're not used to seeing Arya going like, holy shit, guys, we're like screwed. I gotta get out of here. I'm scared.
She's hiding in the library like, fuck, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man.
That shit was crazy. I gotta watch it again.
Oh, wait, yeah, definitely.
Watch it again eventually, yes.
Well, I'm gonna watch it tonight. I don't even when I'm done with this, that's what I'm doing, guys.
Go talk about it. Go watch it.
Like I said, I just imagine.
I probably did do a high screech pitch.
That's what we did. We were like, yes! No!
We were at somebody else's house. We were at somebody else's house, so I didn't throw nothing at the TV.
Oh, man.
I wish I had a bigger TV for that.
No, but like Anthony, like you said, you felt defeated. Like there was just certain parts I was seriously like exhausted, and I'm just laying here watching that damn that, you know, I'm not in this battle. It was
I wanted to punch Hound in the neck. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, he's being a bitch. He was scared of fire, and he was just like seeing all this death around, and he's like, we're done. This is bullshit.
He's like, we're all dying. It doesn't matter.
And he's like, do it for her. And then he went to fucking go save Arya.
Sorry, he's kind of like, he's like a second daddy.
Is she quitting or something? And then he ran after her. That was awesome.
I was not actually mad. I understand the Hound's always been scared of fire, though. It's not a secret. He always like, you know, chopped up.
Can you blame him? Look at his face.
Well, right, exactly. So it wasn't so much the dead running around, it was all the fire was getting to him. So I'm glad somebody like, you know, was like, hey, boy, snap the hell out of it and go help your, you know, go help Arya, who's kind of like your daughter, and get the hell out there. And he did. And if it wasn't for him and Beric Dondarrion, I don't even think she'd make it to that room. She was losing her shit there for a minute.
She was like
her life.
When she came around that
flaming sword at the dude and got it like, and then ever since he was like holding them all back and getting stabbed like a million times and holding them all back, he still made it to the room with them and shit.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna come in there. I was like, oh, okay, get in there, shut the door, and then they didn't. So they opened it more, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh my god, he's still alive.
So here's something I didn't get. Davos seeing her using the staff, whipping everybody's ass, and then he just stared at her afterwards, and he was like, yes. And then she took off running, and he didn't do nothing. Davos did literally nothing that whole episode.
But he's not, he even says that he's a smuggler. He doesn't like, he's not a warrior type. I mean, he's like
an archer.
It's a joke that he gets through battles because he even said it in the last episode. Like, I don't have any sort of fighting skills whatsoever. So it's a wonder I'm even here. And again, which did we see him at the end of this episode?
Yeah.
All I know is Reek.
He was. You talking about Davos?
Yeah, Davos.
Yeah, Davos watched Melisandre fade away into the...
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you. So much intense. So much intense. I forgot. That's right, he did. Because he was gonna kill her ass. He was like, okay, now I'm gonna kill you because you survived. And then she was like, no, I'm going. I'm out of here.
That was great stuff.
Anybody pre-order the Red Death Batman? No. I did not.
Not yet.
Let's just say
yet.
No. But I did get my AT&T Night King.
This one?
Yes. And then our HBO one is coming Tuesday, you said, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I said. This finally freaking makes sense now. It's the one where he gets burned.
Yours looks like ours though. Like he's looking like one side. We
There's one that his eyes are kind of googly eyed.
Yeah. Zach was talking about in his stream earlier with Mel from Kitty Sam's World that a bunch of people were complaining that like the eyes are literally like this sometimes in this. And we got 3 of them, and one was like iffy, one was totally googly eyed, and the one we kept
is all right. I mean,
he's looking like he's looking one direction. So
he's looking in one direction.
yeah, that's kind of how ours was, right?
Yeah, like
one
looking
side.
off to the side a little bit.
A little bit.
Quick, tell me more spoilers to the movie. It's show Bean. It's not a freaking.
So is his though.
Oh, that's
the glow in the dark one, yeah.
Yeah, that he got from that dueling box.
That was a good one.
Yes.
That was the good one I got out of my box. We need to do that again.
Hi, Master Arts. Welcome to the stream. Do you watch Game of Thrones? Did you see it tonight? Did it blow your freaking mind?
Yeah.
Man.
We can't tell spoilers to that movie because people haven't seen it, and I'm not going to ruin it for them.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah,
you
no
know,
Endgame spoilers.
I haven't seen Endgame. He hasn't seen Endgame. The other one here is nerdy, and he's...
I read the comics back in the day, so I assume some of it's going to be similar, but...
It's a lot similar. It's a lot similar to the comics back in the day.
The Night King be ugly. Yes, Cassandra. He be real ugly.
No, my theory went down the toilet. I thought the Night King was going to fly to King's Landing and fuck up King's Landing.
No, I knew he was not.
I would have liked that.
But
I really would have.
I would have loved that because I think Cersei would have just been like, oh shit, well, I screwed up. Like,
well, isn't Cersei on her way to that port city? Because she was running before they got there.
Oh, are you talking about Bravos?
I don't know if it's Bravos. It's the one where
she was leaving. She was
the
sending,
Iron Bank is.
She was sending, I don't know, something else to what was that guy? The Greyjoy. To the gold company? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the Iron Bank.
Yeah.
That's where they were sending people. No talkie Ebenezer.
Talkie.
Yes, nobody here is. We have not seen it, brah. Just the movie starts and 3 hours later ends. That's my sort of review of the game. Anthony, thank you. I heard it was good though. I've heard nothing but good things. Nobody's complaining.
Yeah, it's already made over $1 billion or something in the first.
I think Ebenezer got timed out a couple of times.
That's fine.
Good.
He's trying to get spoilers.
Apparently, we don't like spoilers in this group.
No, we're spoiling Game of Thrones, but this is a Game of Thrones stream. So...
Yeah, you shouldn't be here if you don't want to hear talk about Game of Thrones and haven't seen it.
Yeah. People, at least one full week, guys. Okay, one full week, and then do whatever.
I'm just trying to figure out like what's next for Danny.
It's hard to top. Like, how the fuck do you top all that?
They have 3 more episodes.
There's 3 more freaking episodes, and they're all hour and a half long.
How are you talking?
No. I stand corrected. The next one is hour and 45. The one after that's an hour 52, and so is the one after that.
Sweet.
So pretty much 2 freaking hours each.
Sweet. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I was upset that there's only supposed to be 6 episodes to begin with, so make them longer at least to appease me. That's fine. Because
they're all longer to make up for the 6 episodes. So I'm just like, what's gonna happen?
I know. After this, like, it's gonna still be intense. You know it is. It's just I don't know how they're gonna be as intense. I really don't.
I mean, humans fighting humans is a little more.
Yes, they have a fight.
Now that the dead are gone, do you think it's gonna have to come down to John or Danny?
Blazing Pops is right. Danny doesn't have an army anymore. The Unsullied are all gone.
Neither does John.
Huh?
Neither does John.
Right.
Yeah, everybody thoroughly died. Like they have very little.
How does Blazin? How does the North have the army? I don't know what you mean. Like the Unsullied and the Dothraki, they're all pretty much defeated. The only
one. So it's half of the North.
Right. So
the North isn't enough to take King's Landing.
Or it's because she sent her people to the North, right?
No, she sent her people to the front lines. That's why. It was mainly her people, the Dothraki, and they weren't all there. What are you talking about? They weren't all there. Yeah, they were all there. The only people that weren't there are the ones that refused to go before Sansa.
Sansa and Tyrion, let's talk about that for a minute. How fucking adorable and sad. And then when they were behind the crypt holding hands, like I looked at Manny and I was like, oh no, like I think they're about to die. Like,
let me just say that was the worst family reunion ever.
I know. Oh my god, it was sweet though. He was like, oh, my wife, and she's like, all of them, you're the best.
I would have lost my shit if I seen Eddard Stark come out of one of them tombs headless.
Did they ever bring him to the tombs to bury him?
Not his head.
Oh.
Or Lyanna Stark.
Yeah. Well, how many did they even come out of the tombs? Was there even that many?
All of them.
Like how many? That's true. Like all of them. Oh man, but that was so sad. That was just like when they were like, "Oh, it's defeated. This is our job to witness it." It's the
That's
only
true. The Riverlands didn't come. Glover wasn't there. Neither was Tarly, but Tarly doesn't exist no more.
Hold on. I need agua. I need to hydrate. They reach the Stormlands. I don't know. I anticipate next week's is going to be a little talky-talky.
It's going to be a lot of talky-talky.
I mean, they kind of need it, though, right? Like
they got to regroup.
It's not like
we got to we got to cool down from what just happened, though.
Well, it's not like the people at Winterfell are like, all right, let's go to the south now, and like let's relax a little bit. And
we don't know if Gendry's alive, Blazin.
Oh,
he might have died in there too.
What's up, Nicole?
Bye, Nicole. Jesus. Hey, Basic. Did you watch Game of Thrones? Is your mind blown? Could have been.
I don't know. I have to look at it. Brant, that is completely true.
I saw that. Darth Maul's the Night King after chewing Winterfrost gum. I saw that like a meme that said that the other day. Sweet baby Jesus.
They could be long lost brothers.
Oh, there you go. He's got both of them. Space Child. I got you. Just say thank you.
Okay.
Master Arts. Space Child doesn't have very many videos.
Yeah, I have like a video.
This is Space Child, by the way. Master Arts.
That's maybe. I'm telling you, you need to change your name to something confused.
Sir Confused, Lord Confused.
Or Sir Confused. There you go. So you can be dazed and confused.
I like it. But I like Space Child too. You don't see him die though. That's what's matter. Zach, do you want to join us, bro? You're more than welcome to join us because, like, let's be honest. You're the
right. Where is Zach?
You're the Game of Thrones.
He knows
person.
everything.
For real.
Like legit.
Faith in the Fallen. Hello, Lady Daisy. You're
What's
watching
up, Faith?
Faith in the Fallen.
Yes, everybody start saying Sir Confused when you see Manny.
Sir Confused or Lord Confused. Lord and Lady.
Lord and Lady.
but you are the resident got expert. Like you're like Tasha from the, my girl Tasha Ridnor over here for freaking Walking Dead. You were like the got Tasha. Change it to Gwen's baby daddy. He's my baby daddy. 4 times over. 4 times over.
Couldn't do it. Sorry.
I think I got him for a while.
I'll pull out my hair.
No, thank you. I haven't set everything back up. We recorded our reactions tonight. Oh, you did? Oh, I want to watch that. I wish I knew how to do that shit. Like, I mean, I know how to record myself watching it, but I wouldn't know how to like film it and put it.
Like, you need the OBS.
I can show you later.
Yes, you have to, Nerdy, because this girl's techno stupid.
Apparently, I got to show a bunch of people OBS, so that's what I've been told.
Everybody hit him up. Go ahead. I'll yell time him out for 30 seconds. Did you see it? Tickles? Game of Thrones or Endgame? We didn't see Endgame, but if you did, it's okay to say you did. Just nothing beyond that.
Yeah, we'll get to it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Next week.
Time him out. Hold on.
I timed him out like 7 times. Everybody can time him out. He's a bitch.
OBS is easy once you figure it out.
Lady Funko just texted me. Oh my motherfucking Arya Stark. She is breaking the internet. Hello, Lady Funko. Girl, I told you. I said, girl, you are in for it. Like,
that was a roller coaster.
it
is literally the most intense episode of any show I've ever seen ever. That's my personal opinion. It's okay if you don't agree with it.
I'm like I said earlier, I'm going to give it a second rank. I got to say the most intense was the Red Wedding, but this one was
crazy. Yeah.
No, the Red Wedding.
Red Wedding was the first one. I was like, what? What? Like, where are they going with the show now? Like,
yeah, where are you coming up with that after that? The girl, there's not enough wine in India. Glamour, girl.
Indiana.
Indiana. There's not enough fucking wine in Indiana or India for that shit. I told him, I was like, man, I feel like I was in a battle.
Glamour said, oh my God, girl.
Girl with a U, right? Is girl. Like, you know, everybody's gonna be talking about it at work and shit tomorrow. Anybody who's got work or whatever in the morning school, that's all anybody's gonna be talking about. Like, did you see that shit? That shit was intense.
But this is what we've been waiting for since we first started this first episode. You know?
Well, that's what people. That's like a lot of the comments I said that was on the inside the episode. A lot of people were upset because they were like, "Oh, we waited this many seasons for a buildup of the Night King, and then he literally gets stabbed in 2 seconds," which isn't true though, because there was a dragon battle, there was a ginormous land battle.
He got burned and still stayed alive, which makes me wonder if he wasn't part Targaryen at one point.
Maybe. Glamour has a theory that he's
the Mad King.
Yeah, the Mad King. Was it Glamour?
I mean, he could have been part Targaryen at one point in time, but
the only thing that died last episode was Arya's virginity. Brand.
That's what gave her the power.
Oh my God, Lady Funko! I told you that was. I felt like I needed a cigarette after, and I don't even smoke. I was literally like, "This is what the fuck happened for the last hour and a half that I can't even."
Oh, there should have been a one-on-one sword fight. I agree, but I don't think it would have been fair anyway. If you couldn't tell between him raising the dead around Jon.
Bye, Basics. I hope you catch a big one.
Later, Basic.
The unburnt, yeah.
I'll smoke one for you. Thank you, Lady Funko.
We used to smoke, so
yeah, we did.
It's been a couple of years now,
and I've not at all wanted another cigarette again.
Man, it's like just had sex. You need
That's why I chew gum. I chew gum all the time now because I still have the desire.
I don't really have.
I think about it from time to time, but not as much. It's less and less.
I did tonight, though. I'm not gonna lie. I did tonight. I was like, damn, I want a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like, now. And it's because like the Battle of the Bastards was the same, but this was like intensified. The Battle of the Bastards, it was like, oh my god,
everybody.
Huh?
This was everybody. Battle of the Bastards was John and Ramsey. This was like everybody you love and hated all these years about to die. So
yeah, it's true, and we still don't even know who's still alive or dead. Although I think the way they showed it, they left you wondering. I think Brienne's still alive. Tormund's still alive, which I still might get a kiss from those two. Exciting stuff.
I don't know. I think Brienne's in love with Jamie.
Jamie's dying, though. He's dying.
You want him to die.
I don't actually. I like Jamie. I didn't. At one point, yes, I wanted that motherfucker to die. But I like him now. I feel he's had a character arc. And but he definitely got to die because he's the younger brother that's going to kill her. Because, again, there was a prophecy that she was going to die by the hands of her younger brother, which everybody assumes is Tyrion. But he's her younger brother too. They're twins, but he came after her. So
I thought she was younger.
No, because like Zach said last week, she even said if I had been born a boy, then I would be in line for the throne, and not
that's true.
Jamie. Yes, dude, I will drive up to Chicago for this. Mine is blown. I will watch the finale with both you ladies, Glamour Funko and Lady Funko. Okay, and then by then maybe he could show me how to use OBS and we can film us.
So here's what I think will happen with that whole love triangle thing. I think that there's going to be a fight between Tormund and Jamie because somehow Jamie's going to offend somebody, and because he's a dick sometimes, and Tormund's going to go at it.
I don't think they're gonna fight now. I think Tormund's gonna win her affection.
I think Jamie's gonna die and Arya's gonna wear his face and kill Cersei.
That would be nice.
That's what I really think is gonna happen. I know we brewed that up last week and that's a possibility, and I like it because the witch that told her that he dies by if that's Arya wearing his face, and that's what she would have seen. And
that's true.
So Arya wearing Jamie's face, because Arya, that is who's on her list left, right? That's it. That's all. I mean, the Hound didn't actually die, but at this point, she can't even kill that guy because he's done nothing but freaking look out for her.
I think that'll be the last person she kills.
Well, the witch, she said with the eyes. And that's when she said the blue eyes. That's when she's like, "Shit, that's where I got to be."
Right. Right. Well, at first I thought she meant like my blue eyes, like kill me. Yeah. and then, but when she said, "Yo,
not today,"
what do you say when you look death in the face? And that's when she was like,
"I got somewhere to go."
Yes, I gotta be.
Like, where did bitch just go? She just ran up.
Like, we didn't. Well, when we watched it, he said that. He goes, "Where did bitch just go? Where's she going?"
They were like, "Where did she run off to?" I was like, "I don't know."
And then another 20 minutes of crazy happened. So your ass was like,
forgot about
it. And then she just came out like, "Oh."
But what I was saying about the directing on that show episode, it puts you right there in Winterfell, and you felt all the craziness that was happening everywhere. Like the camera was shaking, and you were confused at some points in time. You had to be confused at one point in time of that episode.
Yeah, but a lot of people were complaining about the darkness, but I thought they added to it.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about that confusedness. You were in Winterfell with them.
Exactly.
So I thought it was awesome.
Especially in the beginning too, when people were like, "It's too dark. I didn't even see what was going on." I was like, "That's the point." They didn't see what was going on. They were running into battle, and then boom, there's like a giant there, and then just chaos. You didn't see specifically what's happening because, like, if you were there and all these bodies are just freaking piling on top of you, you're not really seeing what's going on either. Like you said, it was directed perfectly to make you feel like you were there. And also, why the end of it, you feel like, damn, I feel like I was just in an hour and 20-minute battle. Like, Jesus, intense. I was like, I need a cigarette and a nap.
When you're finished, you're like, yes.
Exactly. Oh my God. Lady Funko, we were yelling at the screen. We were like,
yes, no.
Especially with Arya. Arya were like, yes. And then when he grabbed her, we all thought, oh no, that's it. Because he kind of like started, looked like it was about to like just do one of those. And then she dropped that knife. Yeah, we were like, yay, no, yay. It's so intensely. I don't think
I for real thought, like I said, I for real thought he was going to grab that knife out of midair and get her. I was like, oh no, I can't watch this.
Didn't Bran? He's the one who gave Arya that knife. Isn't he the one who gave it to her and said, this is Valyrian steel?
Clam and Lady Funko are planning a party at her house.
I think yes, he did.
And I'm invited, ladies.
It's at your house.
Oh, it's at my house?
I was on the ground fist puppy.
My house is so small. I'll go to Indiana. I'm just
kidding. We'll figure it out.
Well, we'll figure it out.
That'd be a good time for the finales.
I was on the ground fist pumping. No one. I know. Dude, Leanna,
Ron might actually do it or something, but he was just.
Who?
Ron.
Mormont was awesome. But both the Mormonts died vigilantly.
Bran.
You're talking about Bran. See, he always gets confused. Okay. Bran is on his way to kill the Lannister boys, but that's not happening. I don't think Bran's going to do that. But yeah, Bran just sat there, like, and I know.
Well, Bran gave her the dagger,
right? Because he knew.
I thought she was going to drop it, and he would grab it and like stab him. Or
yeah.
She did.
Do something instead of just sit there like a bump on the log. I understand he's paralyzed. I get that, but. Are you really...
I don't know. I was trying to figure out what was going on with him. He was just staring at him, just looking at each other. I was like, are we having a stare off?
Yes.
Who's going to blink first?
Yes, because if this is how it's going to end, you need Sansa in that mofo because she's got the best resting bitch face, okay? And she's going to win a stare off, okay? Like, if that's how this is going to end, we need Sansa.
I was just hoping it didn't stop right there. I thought it was going to stop before you got
stop staring about each other.
Plead it.
Isn't that all Bran can do? Just sit. Well, Prance, I get it. He's paralyzed, but the point is, even if I'm paralyzed and someone is about to kill me, I'm not just going to sit there and eat it. You know what I mean? I'm going to something. I'm going to.
But what people don't realize is Bran is very powerful. He's got the vision of seeing everything and everywhere. So that's why he was so wanted by the Night King, because the Night King would say, okay, we're not going to go here. We're going to go there now. You know, he's got that vision.
I get he's got a vision, but still, if that's the thing though too, he can make people move and stuff. Couldn't he have, like, I don't know, controlled his dragon or something? I don't know. But it's always like those things in a movie, right? Where like the parallel good versus evil versus good. Evil's always like so all powerful and has all these things it can do, and then like good's always like, hey man.
So for a while, I thought when Bran went into that 3-Eye Raven mode, that he had the power to reverse the Night King. That would have been kind of cool.
That would have been cool. You know what was cool though? The body bridge that the whites were making to get everybody through that. Oh my god.
And the body ramped up to the top of the castle.
When they what?
When they were climbing on top of each other to the top.
Oh my god. They were like
World War Z style.
Yeah, that was World War Z style, yeah.
Yes, they were like worker ants, just helping each other get to the freaking intense. This whole episode was so intense. He's not Professor X with a hover chair until I was No, but you don't sit there and just almost die. I'm just saying.
I don't know if Sansa and Tyrion will get married again.
No, I don't think so.
I thought that there was some chemistry there between Theon and her last week, but that's obviously not going to be a thing now because he gone. I'm happy for Theon, though. I'm happy. I'm sad he died, but it was literally, he knew it too. He was like, okay, like, again, character arc.
He redeemed himself. He's a long way from not helping his sister and being Reek.
And he tried to get Bran and Rickon killed at one point. So now this was him, and that was like the one thing he felt terrible about, was like betraying his family.
Yeah.
And then
that's what this show will do to you. It will take those shithead assholes and turn them into somebody you love.
Yeah, Jaime Lannister.
Theon
threw him out the window.
Yeah, we were rewatching the first episode, and I was like, God, I forgot how much I hated this mofo. He's such an asshole.
And then he knighted what's her face last
episode. My God, I know. He pushed a child out of a window season 1, and then he knights Brienne of Tarth.
Probably from that same window.
Oh man, it's true. So many character arcs. I can't even.
Oh, and Joffrey.
Joffrey was a little dick. I wanted him to die more evil than he did. He got off easy.
He did get off easy.
I wanted like torture. I know that sounds terrible.
Torture.
I wanted torture almost to death.
Pull off his fingernails, toenails,
and then
chop
do it
stuff
over
off.
There's just no saving Crazy. I ain't gonna lie, because somebody said Ramsay too. I was like, yeah, Ramsay deserved to get eaten by the dogs.
Totally, Ramsay was so evil. I forgot about the brother too. How evil Daenerys' brother was.
Oh yeah,
I loved it when he died. So terrible, but it's true. He was such a schmuck. What happened?
That's what I'm trying to read.
Okay, I didn't like the fact that he knighted her. White glamour. That's all she ever wanted. That's all Brienne ever wanted. Even when she
was a woman, and kings didn't knight women.
So what? I'm gonna be like Tormund and say, "Fuck tradition."
There you go.
if she's gonna fight for you and do
and I like how they called it Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah. And if
Peter Baelish was a dick, but people liked him when he saved Sansa in the middle of it. So he was liked at one point in time.
Peter Baelish, yeah, it was a satisfying death for him.
Yeah, I like that they got his.
He was such a satisfying death. He did, but the only reason he even helped Sansa is because he kind of wanted her, right? Like there was something in it for him. That's why he helped her. And his was fitting for Peter Baelish because he was such a weasel. And here he was in a room full of people who were all like, hey, man, you were a weasel. We all know it. And he was trying. He was trying to, like, again, weasel out of it. And they were like, no. And he just knew. He was like, damn, I'm out of.
That was probably the most satisfying death in Game of Thrones.
Peter Baelish, yes. Yeah. And just like, please. No. And we're like, yeah.
Get it, is.
Oh, yeah, that was satisfying.
But
that's all Brienne wanted, was to be knighted. Because even when Tormund and then we're all like, oh, why don't you knight her? And she's like, it's okay, I don't want to be knighted anyway. Podrick straight looked at her and was like, you were lying. He was
still battling at the end with them.
Yes, Podrick was still there.
He was still there. You seen him? He was still there. He was battling.
Bran sits outside 23 hours a day, freezing cold, and never catches a cold. He has the greatest immune system ever.
Yes.
YouTube, great again. Welcome to the stream. And you're right. I mean,
he waited for Jaime to show up like all night.
Maybe that's one of his superpowers.
But he had her.
Well, he doesn't feel his legs, so
that's true.
That doesn't mean the
top. He gets frostbite everywhere. He don't feel it.
He don't feel it.
Yeah, man. But what's next week? Their armies are gone. You have whoever little left at Winterfell. She has one maybe 2 dragons.
Well, there's a couple. There's a couple towns that send their people, right?
I think next week they try to rebuild. They tried to go to those Riverlands, and they go to the houses that told Sansa no, and they go there, and they're like, "Hey, we got a dragon. You're either coming with us or you're frying." Like they did the Tarleys.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
I can't believe Tormund made drinking breast milk funny last episode, and Sansa's cousin made it creepy all throughout the show. I forgot about her too when I watched the first season. I was like, "Oh, this crazy bitch." Oh.
There's a difference there. Tormund was drinking his from a wine thing.
Yeah, and they're like freaking. What was he, like 8, 9 years old?
Sansa's cousin was drinking it from the source.
Yeah. I'm pro breastfeeding, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
Suck the
all
teeth
4 of my kiddos exclusively booby fed. Just saying. Just saying. Pro breastfeeding.
Daenerys never gets dragon riding.
Good night, Tasha. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Glamour facts. What is up with that? Perfectly coiffed at the end. She's being surrounded by the undead. Rolls off a freaking dragon, and it's still perfect braids. I can't even get through a live stream without like this hot mess getting insane. I don't know what the hell.
John's hair is always messed up though. John doesn't have as good as hairspray.
Did it not? I don't know if it was snow, but at one point I was like, man, is he like graying right here? It was starting to look real gray. And I couldn't tell if it was snow
or the stress from the 7 Kingdoms. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's true. It's the stress of finding out you're screwing your aunt. Which to her, she's Targaryen. So to her, she's like, whatever. I don't care.
To her, it's like we screw brothers. But
right. I was supposed to marry my brother. And then now I don't care if you're my freaking nephew. You're hot. Let's do it. For him, I think it's kind of like, you're weird. I don't know. Gwen right there. Yes, Glamour. I don't know what she's using to keep that hair. When his eyes rolled back at his head, give me goosebumps back to the 90s when the Undertaker does his rest in peace gesture. I don't watch wrestling.
Do that. I can't no more, but
Nerdy Treasures is a fan of the wrestling.
I am a fan of wrestling. It was creepy back then, and it's creepy now.
I remember that.
And just a creepy dude.
I watched wrestling way, way, way back. It was WWF, and he had like
The Undertaker was around then too.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I don't remember him doing that.
The Undertaker, the Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, all those. Like I remember all the old school like 80s ones.
About losing the throne and sleeping with her nephew.
Daenerys hogged all the hairspray. That's why his hair's bad.
Daenerys loves Aquanet. Hashtag it. Let's get that trending. You're an 89 baby. I was born on the cusp. 1980 baby. Right here. 79.
I was 79.
I was in the middle. 84.
My sister Mary was born in 84. Rest in peace. Oh, that's an Undertaker thing, right?
Yeah. And a lot of Game of Thrones people tonight.
It'll be the tombstone.
I like that she cared more about losing the throne than sleeping with her nephew. She really did. She was just like,
"That will give you a claim to the throne."
If you're, like, oh no, that's what that means. And he's like, "Yo, you're my aunt."
Focus, bitch.
He did make YouTube great again. He did punk out during half the battle, but Cedric slapped the shit out of him. Was like, "Get in there." Or Theric or Garrick or something like that.
Yeah, he snapped him out of it, and they went to save Arya.
Yeah, was that? I think it was Beric Dondarrion who said, "Yo, get over there and help her."
Yeah, I can never remember that dude's name.
A scary. When she was in that room too, I was like having a Walking Dead moment because they were just kind of like bumbling White Walker zombies.
But they're cognitive, though. That's what got me, is they have cognitive thoughts instead of White Walkers who just go to sound or fire.
Yeah, they were paying attention to noises and looking.
Yeah. Yeah, but they still were, because the other ones were very fast and like animalistic and just like rawr, like slashing through people and jumping over people. The ones in the library were just kind of like, I was like, man, this is creepier than that crazy shit that's happening outside right now.
Well, let's just say this: winter is no longer coming. It's happened and passed. So, winter.
Is that what that was? Was that the storm? Was that winter? Well, no, for real though. What was up with that? Was that just like a freak thing that happened in the middle of already a shitty situation, or was
that's what the Night King brings?
Yeah, that was his power. Like he has the power to bring winter with him.
Okay,
so
I wasn't.
They say winter is coming. They need whites and Night King and all that shit.
I see. I just thought, I was like, man, on top of all this crap, now you got a freaking snowstorm. Like, yay, guys, can it get any worse? Oh, Jesus.
Yes, he did cause it. It's spring. Yes, there you go. It's spring in Winterfell now.
DK, it's supposed to be spring, but tell me why it snowed yesterday.
It snowed twice in the last 2 weeks, and it's been like 80 degrees in between.
Friday, we took the kids to the park. I was in a damn t-shirt, and then Saturday, I'm sitting here, and there's a freaking snowstorm happening out my window. I swear to God, Game of Thrones is affecting the climate. Oh my!
It's like
it's pretty nice here. We've had like 70s all week so far.
I'm so jealous, guys. I am so jealous. Glamour knows. I messaged her yesterday. I was like, what in the fuck is this snow happening right now? I was at the park yesterday in a t-shirt. Oh my God. Yeah, no, Lady
DK. DK, yeah. Don't go there. Don't go there.
What did he say?
What's snow? Because he's down in Dallas.
He says that to me every time I bring up how I hate the cold. You son of a bitch. We hit 90 twice this week. Oh, I wouldn't want 90 either, Grumpy Scux. I feel for you, buddy. I wouldn't want that.
Hello.
See, California is supposed to be nice weather, though.
Hey, Elisa, my number one fan from your number one fan. How you doing, girl? How you doing?
Canadian. You get a lot of snow.
Anybody who doesn't know Ebri Rose, that's Elisa, Capital City Pops' lady, and my number one fan.
Oh, that's the Canadians.
Hey there.
Canadians. Eh?
Hello, Ebri Snow.
I think they found a Dark Phoenix chase. I didn't watch the video yet.
Elisa, you found a chase? He wants that Dark Phoenix chase too. He looked at a couple places.
Fire, man. Like literally fire.
Do you need this one?
Yeah, Glamour told me that too. If one more person tells me they're hot, I'm gonna smack them.
Do you need that one?
Yes, that's the only one we don't have. We have the Target. Well, we don't have the one in flight yet from Shumi.
It's supposed to be coming in May, I think, from Shumi. We ordered it in like January.
So it'll be there in December?
It says May 1st-ish is what we're hearing. So technically I do have the one in flight and I have the Target exclusive. Thank you, Ken Pool. If you ever watch this, you the bomb.
You want to trade?
What?
You want to trade?
For which one?
I don't know.
Isn't that one the most expensive one?
Yeah.
The one in the that's the only one we didn't have. We literally, I think I was on a live stream when someone said that it went live. I'm
sure we could figure it out.
It's not
it's
not the Fanatics one though. I mean, it's the Fanatics pop, but it's not the Fanatics sticker. It's Big Boy.
I don't know what the difference is with the stickers. I don't really care.
We just like Jordan. We're Chicagoans.
One's a Korean sticker or Philippine sticker, and the other one is
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Did you see they restocked the metallic Children of the Forest the other day?
Yeah, my God, if I had known. When I saw everybody talking about it, I was like,
the price ridiculous.
Yeah, I would have been real pissed if I had one already. They were like, "Hey, we reached out."
I was upset because I didn't get one.
Yeah, I wish I would have. I was on the internet that morning looking for the AT&T ones, and I should have been on the HBO site.
Your Fanatics one came back damaged, Glamour. Oh man, I'm sorry. We're getting our Night Throne our Night King on the Throne Tuesday, and all I see is horror stories about that. Everybody's saying it's coming.
The boxes are all crap.
I know. And
well, we ordered the combo box with the hat and the bottle opener, so I'm hoping it's a bigger box, and maybe the hat will provide some cushioning.
Glammy, you got one. Did you get one already, or no? Did it come to you? Is what I mean. I know we ordered it the same day because going.
I finally got shipping notification like a couple days ago.
You need to buy Children of the Forest. I don't even have a regular one. I don't have very many Got Thrones. I mean, Got Thrones. Why do I keep saying Throne? I don't have very many Got Tops. I have Arya and
I got this.
The Metallic Night King.
I got my scene back here. I got 3 Night Kings, which is the glow in the dark, 2 glow in the darks, and the metallic, and I got
who do you have on the spinner up there?
That is my sports people. Derek Carr and Buster Posey.
I have a bunch of boxes to open. I'm not sure. Don't you always, Glamma? You always forget what you order.
So I got a Tyrion, Jon Snow, Arya, and Ash from the Evil Dead versus the Night Kings.
Nice. I have the Ash from the Evil Dead too. It's one of my faves. Other than that, I don't think we've got any new pops. Yeah, not that.
Shut up, Grumpy.
Oh, I do have one thing that my bestie got. Honey, get those vinyls. We only have one other set of vinyls, and they're not even technically ours. We gave them to kids. We got the Moana and Maui. And
I don't even know if I have a vinyl. I have like one Doorman. That's about it.
And then we got, my bestie Betty, who's not in the stream right now, got this one for Manuelito because his birthday was Monday.
I love Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But other than that, we didn't.
You say Cheech and Chong, and my Cheech pops in.
Hey, orale, papalucha. Look at this. But honestly, I think vinyls have like a little more
detail.
No.
Character?
No, I guess maybe not. No,
I think they have a little more character to them.
I do know that I would love the entire line of the Nightmare Before Christmas of the vinyls. They all look so cool. Yeah, that's so cute. Haven't seen that one yet. I didn't see it either, Christina, until she got it for him and he opened it up, and I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna freaking love that. Best character development in the series, in my opinion, is Cersei. I hope I spelled it correctly. I think you might have actually. Make YouTube great again. I don't think that's the greatest character arc, though. She was kind of a bit, although
development, maybe.
No,
Arya's probably the best developed character, but Cersei's get up there.
As far as character arc, though, I don't think.
Because Jon's about the same. Sansa's like went from girly to back to girly.
Sansa kind of is.
What up, Papa?
I'm gonna not. Sansa kind of has all like, because again, we're watching the first season, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm pretty. I just want a king to marry me." And now she's like, just this stone cold like.
She turned into her mom.
Yes, and she's always like this. She's just very like
proper.
Yeah, but
that's what I think. I think she turned into her mom.
No, you're right, because again, I'm watching the first season, so you see Catelyn again, and you're watching it, and you're like, wow, she's very much like how
What's up, Kat?
Hold on. Sorry, my phone was going off crazy style. Kat D, girl, did you watch it tonight? Because if you didn't, jump out.
Actually awkward, and I changed the channel. I agree. When Arya had her scene last week, I couldn't watch it.
A lot of people couldn't. A lot of people
I grew up watching this little girl. I can't watch this. This is horrible.
I watched it again today because I watched the episode right before it, or not the whole episode, but because it was on, so you might as well put it on. And I don't remember Gendry or Gendry, however you want to pronounce it. I don't remember him being so like, he was literally like, I don't know about this. Do I do it?
The hell do you get?
But when you think about it, like you just said, she was like a freaking 10 years old when he first
met
her? Exactly.
10 years old when she started this shit.
And now he's like, hey man, or now she's like, hey, do me. And he was kind of like, I mean, like I want to, but I'm not sure if I should.
I shouldn't do this. My mama told me not to.
Brent said a girl was not satisfied last episode. That scene was just strange. Glam, and it was a little strange for everybody again because we knew her as a little kid, but she's not a little kid anymore, and
she's still a little kid in my eyes. She's still that badass little girl.
JC, I get what you're saying, but she's not. She's a woman now, especially in those times. People were getting married at like, I don't even know, like 16, right? And having babies, but like, and dying at like 30, right? So,
especially when you come in, I didn't watch it from the very beginning. Like I came in probably about the fourth season. And then I started binge watching all of them. So I literally met her like 3 years ago as a little girl. So I'm like, yeah, this ain't right. I just can't watch it.
I see what you're saying. Hey, Capital City Pop, how you doing? Elisa was here, or she might still be here.
You might be her.
When she was giving him the eyes first 2 episodes, and I don't care how old she is, I put in Aria Grande category. She looks like a teen. Yeah, she definitely does it. Because like in real life, she's over, like I think she's over 21, right? But
I think she is 21.
Real life, she needs to do something with those eyebrows.
Yes.
Like fucking caterpillars.
But it's Arya. She doesn't care about that stuff.
I love her.
She doesn't care about that stuff. She cares about being an assassin. That's what she cares about being.
See, like I look up Maisie Williams and it says see Maisie as a 12-year-old. And I'm like, that's what I already see her as.
I can't see her any younger. She's barely legal, and to be like, take your own damn pants off. She should have been a little more reserved.
She's 22 years old.
I feel that glamour because of the age, what you're saying, but I don't feel that because it's Arya, and she's more looking at it like, I'm not trying, like in her mind, oh, this could be the last night we're alive. I've never had sex. I kind of want it. So for her, it was more like,
that was more than kind of want it.
I think it's more like, I don't want to say an experiment for her, but kind of like an experiment. Like, hey, let's just.
She was thinking, I might die, so I'm
gonna
try this before
let's
I
try
die.
this out. But I'm not very girly, so I don't want to be like, oh, like take your clothes off. She was just like, let's get her done. Drop them pants. Let's go. I want to see what this is like. Because I might need to battle somebody in an hour. Let's go.
Just like chop chop. Let's go.
See, Cat, man, if I was 13 and I thought I was gonna die, I would have done the same damn thing she did. like, screw it, let's do this. Let's do this thing.
That was
But everybody said it though. A lot of people were like, I couldn't have watched it. It was awkward. She's like a little sister to me. And I get why people say that because she's like everybody's favorite, right?
I love Arya, man. Arya's awesome. She's not my favorite, but she's top 3.
La 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 la. Bye, Cap. I understand, bro. Jump out. Jump out.
Before we start spoiling.
Yes. Yeah. This night was long and full of spoilers.
It's been crazy.
You still haven't watched Game of Thrones, Christina? What is wrong with you, girl? You've got to watch it. And don't watch the first episode and say I couldn't get through the first episode. Get through the first episode, and then after that, it's just like
First 2. You got to get through the first 2, and then it becomes wonderful.
Yes, JC's even more right. I mean, I liked the first 2 episodes, but a lot of people always say it like, I watched the first 2 and I was like, nah, I can't watch this garbage. And I'm like, oh my God, if you only knew.
I got my wife through the first, or she couldn't do it after the first one like 3 times. And then I got her through the first 2 and she was hooked. Did that with a couple of people.
I'm going to jump out. I just could not stay away from my number 1, LOL. Bye, Elisa.
Good night, Alexandra.
Good night, Alexandra.
Elisa.
I'm scared. Then I will want the pops. Christina. Yeah, that's a. There's no way. If you like, I needed an Arya. I don't collect Game of Thrones pops. I have the Night Kings. I have Arya, and the only other ones I want is a Tyrion. I have to have a Tyrion, and like that's it. That's
okay.
Yes. Oh, you even got the bushy freaking.
Yeah, I like that Tyrion better than the other Tyrion, the one with the battle axe. So I'm good with that one.
I admit I can't get into Westworld to save my life. I have not seen Westworld. I heard it was all right. They are.
The first season was interesting. The second season, I couldn't watch.
I don't know.
Now, Vikings, I watched almost the first 3 seasons so far, but I got stuck on Black Sails. Like, I'm terribly stuck on Black Sails. Once Game of Thrones is over, I'm going back to Black Sails.
For me, it'll probably be what is it that we said we wanted to get back into a watch? I got to get back into Shameless. I got to finish watching Shameless.
There's a lot of stuff behind us.
Yeah,
I gotta get you to watch Black Sails.
I wanted to watch. Glam was saying no Stranger Things either. Freaking Stranger Things, you gotta watch that. That's coming in June, I think, right?
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor and watch it. Anybody watch Deadwood too? In case you don't know, there's about to be a Deadwood movie on HBO. A continuation.
Are they doing a movie?
Huh?
Are they doing the movie?
Yeah, I think it's already.
Yeah, they showed a preview during the.
Yeah, I personally didn't watch Deadwood. I always wanted to. My mom loved it. So
Here's the thing. I love Game of Thrones, and that's probably the biggest show on HBO, but I think I'm getting more into Starz than HBO. Because Starz shows are freaking awesome. Like, American Gods is awesome.
I have not watched this season, but I agree with you. I loved the first season. And I have the Mad Sweeney and Mr.
Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah. American Gods, like, that first episode, it was just like Game of Thrones. You got to get through the first episode, but holy shit.
He never watched it with me, and I wish he did, because it was
good, man.
I was trying to explain it to him too.
It's a trip.
Like God. And this woman ate like a guy with her pussy, and he was like, "What?" Spoiler.
Like, like, oh.
Oh, Black Mirror is good too. Anybody who has Netflix, I'd watch that. That's pretty good.
Which one?
Black Mirror.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Black Summer is really good. My guess for Black Summer, if you like zombies, watch Black Summer. My guess for Black Summer though is the next season of it, if they have one, it's going to be called Black Winter.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I can't wait for season 2 of Umbrella Academy.
Grumpy Skunk. Wait, which one? If you're thinking about American Gods, if you're talking about the vagina eating, that's American Gods. It's on Starz. There's been 2 seasons. Well, I don't even know. Is the second season over?
I think it's just finished tonight.
Okay.
It just finished tonight.
Oh.
Netflix is becoming a powerhouse.
Yeah, it is.
They're fucking coming out with more and more shit. You can't keep up with the shit.
Here's the thing about Netflix that I love. Netflix will take an old show that got canceled and remake it. And I'm like, and bring it back to life. And I'm like, hell yeah.
What I like about it is you could binge watch it right away. Like, you don't have to wait.
Right.
Yeah. You can watch all that shit right away.
Make YouTube Great Again. Umbrella Academy was great. I loved it.
Fucking awesome.
It was so good. I have no.
I think I know what I'm going for as Halloween.
Who, the big guy?
I might go as number 5.
Oh, that's what's his name?
A little kid.
Okay, that's right. All right, you're right. I was thinking the other one, the psychic one.
Oh yeah. That one's kind of cool too. I got the hair for it.
I feel bad every time somebody shits on that guy. He's like, ooh, like, I don't know why nobody believes him, especially if he's like, hey man, I talked to our brother Ben and they're all giving him shit for it. Like, yeah, right, bro, you're so full of shit. He's like, y'all know I talk to dead people. Why would I be lying to you about this? I don't get it. But yes, anybody who has not seen Umbrella Academy, do it. Do it.
Agree, Glamma. Loved Sopranos, hated the ending.
Everybody hated the ending. My stepfather.
Yes, they did make Viking Pops, and Viking Pops are expensive as hell. Just like the Outlander Pops, which I was trying to get, that are expensive as hell.
I've not seen the Ozarks.
Outlander's another good show. That's another one that me and her binge watched.
I want to watch the Umbrella Academy. It looks great. It is. It's also a comic book by the guy from. I forgot the name of the band. Somebody probably in the chat knows what I'm talking about. He's a singer from some band.
What?
The Umbrella Academy. Hold on. Who was the creator of Umbrella Academy? He's a singer from Gerard Way from.
Sounds familiar.
Gerard Way. Gerard Way's from what band?
My Chemical Romance.
Yes, My Chemical Romance.
I seen his picture. I was like, yeah, I know that dude.
Yeah, that's he's the one who sings that Black Parade song, right? I like that. He used to be on SingStar. You loved it when we sang SingStar?
Oh god.
Loved it. Yeah.
The new Sabrina, it's not for 90s kids, but it is a good show.
I love the new Sabrina. Okay, it's dark and it's funny and it's great and I love it.
Yeah, but if you're a Melissa Joan Hart Sabrina fan, it's not for you.
I was. And now I'm a new Sabrina fan. So that's invalid. Oh, my kid is awake. Son of a...
Make YouTube great again. That's why they killed all of them. Like, all those Marvel TV shows are going away now.
I agree with you. I have not seen Luke Cage. I didn't watch that one yet. I'm currently trying to watch Jessica Jones season 2. And it's kind of boring me a little bit.
It wasn't great. I liked the first season better.
I did too. I loved it. I loved the bad guy, and it's just, oh my God, I had no complaints about it. I was like, I couldn't wait for the second one, and then I was trying really, really hard to get through it, and I can't. You know what it is? It's not even her. It's not even who plays Jessica Jones. It's this whole like backstory with her sister that pisses me off. It's like, why is this girl always getting into trouble and doing stupid shit? I don't understand. Like,
I agree.
Quit taking steroid drugs or whatever it is you're doing. Whatever. Superhuman steroid drugs, and I don't know.
That's because the babysitter.
Luke Cage, to me, the guy who plays Luke Cage, he was like the worst part of the first season of Jessica Jones, I thought. Mike
Colter.
Is that his name?
Yeah, he's going to be at that con I'm going to, and I'm trying to figure out how I can avoid seeing him.
I'm not trying to be rude, but he's kind of a bad actor. It was almost like, really? Like, you're kind of bad acting.
That first episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., did you ever watch that?
I did not watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., no.
Well, there was an episode where it was this dude climbing up a wall and he had a scorpion on his neck. That guy should have been Luke Cage.
I think anybody should have over that guy because he's a horrible actor. So there's that. But I still haven't even watched The Defenders because I got to get through. I have no beef with the Daredevils. I liked all of them. And I haven't watched Punisher yet because I'm trying to watch them in sequence, but it's not happening.
Make YouTube great again. You really wouldn't like my channel, buddy.
What is it? What?
If they mess with, or he's a Ninja Turtles fan, a Three Ninjas fan, type of '90s kid. If they mess with those classics, I won't be so nice.
Oh, yeah, make YouTube great again. No, check out his channel. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Shut up, JC. He does these things called recastings. You'll love them. I've done 2 with him so far.
We're about to do another one.
We're about to do another one. It's where
what are we going to do?
I believe I have not even started again on it, JC, but we're going to do The Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah.
It's where we take movies of yesteryear and we recast them
with a modern cast, because Hollywood sucks and they like to make movies that they don't know what they're talking about. And we like to make it a little bit better for ourselves.
Stay away from JC's recasting. Oh, Grumpy Skunk, you love it. On the Block is Low Key Fire show. Me and my daughter love it.
What was that one with the aliens came out of the sky and they had to protect the block? Remember?
Oh, that movie.
What?
I think it's called Protect the Block or something. Does anybody know what he's talking about? It's a movie. It's a British movie, and there's a bunch of kids in a ghetto, and aliens come from the sky and start taking over the neighborhood, and they have to like fight. It was kind of like a modern day Goonies. Oh man!
Attack the Block.
Attack the Block. Yeah, that's it. But back to making.
Hey, you're on, buddy.
I forgot what I was gonna say. What was your comment earlier that I was like? Oh, On the Block. That is a good ass show, guys. He's not joking. And then last season they started it and ended it on like a cliffhanger. And then me and my daughter heard that we weren't even going to do a second season, and we were really pissed. But then they did, and it made us excited. So watch that show if you have Netflix. It's good. Also, I grew up in Chicago in a ghetto kind of like neighborhood, so it speaks to me. It speaks to my soul if you've seen that show.
I guess I need to check it out.
Yes.
My neighborhood wasn't the friendliest.
Yeah. I mean, it gives you character, though. You know what I mean? You grow up and, you're street smart. It's a good thing to have, really.
Yeah. My wife's the book smart one. I'm not so much of that, but I'm the other one.
I'm a kind of book smart. I mean, I did not do well in school, and it's just because I didn't have like structure or like parents who cared if you did whatever. So I did do whatever. But I'm kind of book smart when it's a subject I want to learn about.
What's up, Mary?
Hey, Mary, how are you doing? Did you watch Game of Thrones tonight? Do you watch Game of Thrones? Did it blow your mind like the rest of us? This is our little therapy sesh we do after to, talk through the feels. Not a lot of people died tonight, though. Not as many as I thought was gonna.
No, not as many as they should have. The ones that mattered did, though.
But the ones who did die, they died a hero's death. You know what I mean? You son of a bitch. I have one. Actually, I have 2.
Well, he died tonight, so I was like, poor baby.
Oh, the Night King? Who cares? Screw that guy. I couldn't wait for him to die. I was like, somebody kill him. Somebody kill him. Somebody kill him. Oh my God. Jon Snow, get to him. Stab his ass, because I'm done.
I'm waiting for him to find a Night King on Walking Dead.
Gwen, who will end up on the throne. Okay. Guys, I had this theory that it could be Gendry because he is Baratheon's son and technically would have been next in line after he died. I don't think that's going to happen, but that was a theory I had, that they were going to like throw a curveball, and that's where it was going. I think it's going to be Jon Snow. And if it's Jon Snow, let's be honest, it's also Daenerys.
Yeah, I think they're going to roll together. Even though it's going to be weird for people, I think they're going to roll together.
I get it's not a happy show, but it's going to be... They said it's going to be a bittersweet ending, so it's going to be like... There's going to be a lot of people who die, but I think that those two are going to be... Master Arts, you lost 54 subs today. I'm sorry, that sucks. You were... What is that called? They purge. It's bullshit.
Still rooting for it to be Tyrion? Possible. He drinks and he knows things, so he might know quite a bit.
So, yeah, he'd probably already be a better king than Baratheon since he pretty much just drank, right? He just drank and he screwed women, which Tyrion's pretty good at.
What it was. So. But in the beginning, Tyrion drank and screwed women too.
Right, exactly. But he knows things. So
until that woman screwed him.
I'm trying to figure out how Sam didn't die. Did he know? Like, was he there? I don't even know. There were so many people dying.
What? Do what?
The god of tits and wine will take the throne. Oh. JC, who do you think is going to end up on the throne?
Jon and Daenerys.
Yeah.
Either them or Tyrion and Sansa.
That was the thing out of the blue I didn't think was even going to be a thing, but it might still be a thing, which makes me kind of happy, actually, because Tyrion deserves a good woman, and Sansa is a good woman. She's got resting bitch face, but she's a good woman. So Jon Snow did that whole solo mission to the Night King just to end up yelling at Spyro the Dragon, right, though? You're kind of right. What was up with that? He was screaming. We were like, get to him, get to him. I was seeing
that was kind of crazy, though. Like, I thought he was about to... Here's the thing. When he's got set ablaze, when the Night King got set ablaze, I thought Jon was in there. I was like, we're finally going to see it. We're going to finally see the Targaryen side of him. But it didn't happen.
No.
They're teasing us with that.
Daenerys is going to die. I don't think it will end happy.
Arya might sit on the throne.
I think Baratheon's somewhere in heaven excited because he wanted one of the Stark girls to be with his kids, or like vice versa. So
yeah. That would be a good way to end it with Gendry and Arya.
I don't think either one of them are on the throne, though.
I'm not sure Arya's still Arya.
Well,
Arya might be that blonde-headed girl from the No Faces.
Oh shit, that would be a total curveball. I don't think so. I think Sansa would have noticed by now.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Well, that's maybe not true either because she came back a totally different person anyway, right? So
they all came back different people.
Maybe Arya will sit on the throne with someone else.
With someone else's face.
Ooh, grumpy skunk. I like that.
Maybe it will be Cersei's face.
I want the god pop of Aquaman. Oh, you mean of Khal Drogo? Was it Drogo?
Yeah, Khal Drogo. I
don't have.
Who's that one?
Night King didn't want to smoke with the one-on-one. He is revived the dead again. Night King is a coward in my eyes. Oh, I agree with you. Make YouTube great again. I agree with you. It's true. He was like, let me raise guys instead of like fighting you one-on-one. That was
well, he's only $12, Christina.
All right.
Khal Drogo is only $12.
There you go. What time is it right now? Oh my god, it's almost midnight. Well, as much as I could talk about this all night long, guys.
I think we have.
We should wrap this up because I got kids in the morning, got to go to school and stuff. So, yay. And I'm sure you probably have things you got to go do.
Yeah, I got to sleep and go to work.
Yeah, sorry. I do too. Right. Like later.
Hey, I got Friday off, so I'm happy. I'm going to go to Dallas and meet some people.
Yes, you have fun. You have awesome time, bro. And get your signs on, your signage, and you know.
I might get you guys something. You never know.
Oh,
also, yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. I will be doing another stream next week. If I'm not working, which I don't think I am.
I think for the finale, you should tell him you got a wedding or something.
Maybe. I definitely want to hear for the ending.
I think I might watch my phone next week.
But yes, so you want to join me any of the upcoming last 3 episodes, hit me up on Instagram and we're gonna go now. So
Laters, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Marks, you got a Gwendolyn doll? I don't know what that means.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Laters.
Bye.